All right, what's going on, everybody in Sharks territory? Welcome to another watch party. Time to watch along with Shark City Hockey. Hopefully, our freaking team could get on the scoreboard today because it just wasn't in the last game, right? Unfortunately, after winning 2 games in a row, they dropped one in Vegas. So here's a little tiny road trip ending tonight against the Anaheim Ducks. Let's just hope that the San Jose Sharks can perform better. And, you know, for those of you who are asking for Mackenzie Blackwood to be in the net, maybe permanently full-time, he's going to be getting the start tonight. So let's get ready for this party. We're about to review, kind of preview the game, talk about some stuff going down right now in Sharks territory, and then we're going to just sit back, relax, and chill, and hopefully cheer on these guys to victory. All right, what's up, San Jose Sharks fans? Thank you for joining me, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube or the app formerly known as Twitter X. I am Aaron James, and this right here is another watch party. All right, we already got some comments, so let me get rid of this graphic here. First, let me say what's up. Thank you for joining me. If you're here last time, welcome back. San Jose Sharks are looking for their 3rd victory of the season. Let's address those who are in the chat room. Got JT Fritz on YouTube saying, "Hi, I missed the old Sharks." We do too, but there's a lot to be excited with these new, a lot to be excited about these new Sharks. And then welcome back, Hockey Go Horns Live. Sick intro. This is my first time watching it. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, so let's jump right into the game. Players to watch. San Jose Sharks. I mean, honestly, to me, I feel like you have to watch everybody because nobody's really showing up, coming through. There is some positives. They're handling the face-off circle. Obviously, we're waiting for some more production on the power play. Supposedly, Kalen Addison was supposed to add to that, quarterbacking the power play from the blue line. But here we go. According to NHL.com, players to watch. This is for the last 5 games. Tomas Hertl has 4 points, and Fabian Zetterlund has 2 goals. 3 assists from Hertl. Matt Benning, I guess he's the best person with the plus-minus, right? Let's see if they got the goaltenders right this time. Mackenzie Blackwood, 2-6-1 record. Obviously, he's the only netminder to get the dubs. And then you got Gibson over there on the other side, 2-4-0. So, this kind of, in my opinion, like a real game to test where we're at. It's really hard to measure up the San Jose Sharks when they're supposedly going to be rebuilding and they're playing a team like the Stanley Cup champs, the Vegas Golden Knights. But that's in the past. Let's hope for a Sunday fun day here in Sharks territory, and let's go over some of the lines. So William Eklund, Tomas Hertl, Fabian Zetterlund, going to get that first line again. We also have, let me see really quick here. Let me just bring up my notes so make sure I'm being accurate with the information. My apologies. Boom. So yeah, William Eklund, Tomas Hertl, Fabian Zetterlund got that first line. Philip Zadina, Mikhail Gramlin, Luke Kunin are on the second line. Mike Hoffman made his way up to the 3rd line. He's on the wing with Sturm, Nico Sturm, and Kevin LeBanc. We have Giovanni Smith and Ryan Carpenter. So looks like the Sharks are going with an extra defenseman tonight. So the defensive pairs on top line is, again, Mario Ferraro and Kalen Addison, Mark-Edward Vlasic and Kyle Burrows, Nikita Hotichuk and John Gruda. And it looks like we have Knyzhov. Looks like Knyzhov's going to be in there. So if I'm not mistaken, Knyzhov was on the wing not too long ago. I may have him confused with Hotichuk, but I'm almost certain it was Nikolai Knyzhov who's on the wing. All right, we got some updates right here in the comment section, so let's address that really quick. Carlson just came off of a hattie, so that'll be a little bit of a scary situation. Yeah, I mean, Luke Carlson obviously is a player to watch, just like for us, it's William Eklund. If I'm not mistaken, Mityukov, he's like doing pretty solid too on the defensive side of things. He's not even 20 years old, if I'm not mistaken. But speaking of Carlson, he's now the 4th 18-year-old player to score 6 goals before the 10th game. So Yeah, you're on point. You got to watch out for that guy for sure. We got one more comment right here. JT Fritz coming off of YouTube. Willem Eklund, Will Smith, and Quentin Musty line in the future. It can't be bad for this long. Absolutely. Like I said, there's a lot to look forward to in Sharks territory. Unfortunately, Anthony Duclair is out again. He's a little under the weather. A lot of people are under the weather in Sharks territory. I'll be honest with you, including myself. I was getting a little worried here. I was like, oh man, I hope I could, find it in me to, host a watch party. But here we are, cheer on the San Jose Sharks together. I believe Ted Ramy, who's calling the San Jose Barracuda game right now for the Pucks and Paws action. He was a little under the weather during his Morning Tide podcast. And the reason why he's down there is because we have Nick Nolenberger calling his first San Jose Sharks game in place of Dan Rusanowski. So if you haven't heard by now, and if you follow the show, you should have, Dan Rusanowski is being honored. He is now in the Hockey Hall of Fame. Let me pull up some cool looking pictures here so we all can look at that. So this was released earlier on the San Jose Sharks social media pages. Dan Rusanowski is the recipient of the Foster Hewitt Award. For media excellence is the best way to summarize it. The guy has been with San Jose Sharks since day one, and he hasn't missed any games with the exception of a time when he was recovering for a car accident. There is no better person in Sharks territory or within the organization to have this honor. So congratulations to Dan Rusanowski. Now he's missing another game, but for just cause, right? I believe it's the 24th, somewhere around Thanksgiving, where the Sharks are going to have Dan Rusanowski now. I believe they're handing out a rally towel. So, congratulations to the legendary broadcaster. And let me see. I think I got one more picture. Actually, just one picture here, and that's Mackenzie Blackwood. Everybody, Mackenzie Blackwood is in net. Thank goodness. I don't mean any disrespect to Kaapo Kähkönen, but he's obviously still trying to find his game. And the San Jose Sharks could definitely, use this dub before they come back home on Tuesday night to host the Eastern Conference champions, the Florida Panthers. All right, so we're at that time in the show where right before the puck drops, I want everyone to, let me know who do you got. Last time we got together, we had some Vegas fans in the chat, so, it's all good. It's all love here, but let us know who you got. If you got the San Jose Sharks, type SJ. If you have the Anaheim Ducks, type ENA, Anna. All right. Let me know who you got here in Sharks territory. And one more time, if you're watching on X, just kick back and relax. If you want to join in the conversation, you could do so by checking out the live stream in the Facebook groups for the San Jose Sharks on our Facebook page at Shark City Hockey or our YouTube channel, sharkcityhockey.com. All right, we got some more comments here. Let's get to those comments. Maybe even call up E2 Makaniemi or Magnus Krona. You know what? I'll be 100 with you. I have a feeling that that's something that's going to happen sooner rather than later. But let's show. So we have another comment here. Blackwood has been absolutely awesome so far. Hopefully we can trade Kaapo and get something good. Yeah, I really hope so. Kaapo Kähkönen, he's a good goaltender. I don't want to throw any disrespect on his name. He was the right option for the Sharks at the time when we acquired him. Obviously, they felt that he was the netminder to go with. They stuck with him instead of James Reimer after last season. But let's just be real here. None of us, maybe the only person who knew was Mike Greer, but none of us thought that Mackenzie Blackwood will be holding it down the way he has. So we're super excited. It looks like the puck's about to drop here soon. So, get in your comments. Let me know who you got. San Jose Sharks, type SJ for San Jose Sharks, type ANA for the Ducks. And while we're at it, let's hope the San Jose Sharks don't get shut out today. So who do you think is going to score the first goal for the San Jose Sharks? Let me know in the comment section. And, let's get ready for some hockey here. Let's do that hockey. All right, so give me a brief moment. I'm going to readjust the camera so I can get into the game. So just hang out right there. We'll be right back in just a brief moment on this watch party. All right. What's up, everybody? We are back. Now the Sharks are about to get down on some of the action here. Let me get rid of this. Boom. All right. We already have our first bid for who's going to get the first goal tonight. We have Fabian Zetterlund scores the Sharks' first goal. You know, that's a pretty solid choice. He's been on fire. He's been on fire lately. He looks good with William Eklund. Let's see. Let's get this bad boy going up here. My bad. Again, all this is on the fly. I want to bring up the historical stats, so give me just a brief second here. All right, so for the San Jose Sharks versus the Anaheim Ducks, tonight is the 160th game in franchise history for the regular season between these two squads. San Jose Sharks are 80, 59, 4, and 16 all-time against their SoCal rivals. The Sharks' record at the Pond, the Honda Center, they played 80 games. They have 41 wins, 27 losses, 2 ties, and 10 overtime losses. So history is on our side when we're playing this squad. They have a talented prospect pool. They got some young stars. I know some of them Ducks fans feel super like some type of way for kind of essentially being screwed over for the last couple of lottery drafts, draft lotteries, pardon me. But Carlson, that's still a solid choice. We have someone else, and I agree with JT Fritz. It's either Zetterlund or Hurdle. All right, so if you are just joining us and you missed it, we're asking for your guesses on who's going to get that first goal. Who's going to get the first goal for the San Jose Sharks? All right, we're waiting for them to drop the puck. And once again, while we're waiting for, Anaheim Ducks to finish up their intro, I want to know what y'all think about their uniforms. They're kind of throwing it back, right? So 30th anniversary season. They're not necessarily throwing it back to the mighty Ducks at Anaheim's, but they got like the same template, the color scheme. It's just that, that iconic logo that we all are used to seeing, growing up watching them as a Mighty Ducks at Anaheim. That's just a little different. It more so reminds me of like, I don't know if y'all remember the old school Mighty Ducks at Anaheim cartoon, but that's what that logo looks like to me. How y'all feel about that? And while you're at it, let me know one more time, who do you got? Sharks or Anaheim Ducks? All right. Mackenzie Blackwood in the net. Mackenzie Blackwood had a slight adjustment, if I'm not mistaken, to his mask, even though I'm not really seeing it here. It was reported by Max Miller of the Hockey News that he added a stick being chomped to his pretty awesome mask, which is like a full head of a shark, very wicked looking shark with the orange eyes. The reports are that he added a hockey stick being chomped onto the paint. I haven't really seen it. I'm not seeing it right now during the highlights, but nonetheless, super excited to see him back in the net. All right, let's go to the chat section. What we got here? All right, we have someone saying, unfortunately, the Anaheim Ducks are going to get that win. We'll see. Sharks are looking to turn the tide, as they say. We're looking for our first victory on the road. So, thank goodness we were able to see those 2 victories at home. But definitely could use a victory on the road before we come home. So yeah, this week, after this game, the Sharks are going to come back home. They'll be playing Tuesday night against the Florida Panthers, and then Thursday night against the St. Louis Blues before they head back to the road for next week, right before the whole. Let me see. Let me just make sure I'm not skipping a team here. Yeah, so they'll be at Vancouver. So we're going to look for redemption next Monday. And then right before the Thanksgiving holiday, they're playing the Seattle Kraken in Seattle. And they're also playing the Montreal Canadiens the day after Thanksgiving. So yeah, Friday, November 24th, I believe that's the day they're going to honor Dan Ruzanowski. Bad, kind of getting a little delay here. Yikes, Panthers next, and then Canucks soon after losing 10-1. Yeah, I know. For real. Another comment. Let's see what we got. I did the same thing twice, my bad. Panthers are good, and historically, we never beat the Panthers. Well, let me see here. If I'm not mistaken, our all-time record against them, I think including the last time we faced them, is 43 games in which we are 14, 16, 7, and 6. So they have a slight edge on us. However, in the 21 games that they've played in our house, it's a little more like even. It's 7, 7, 2, and 5. So, we dropped, we let them slip away with 5 overtime wins, but it's a little bit more, we fare against them a little better, I guess is the best way to say it, when we're at the tank. But yeah, the Eastern Conference champs, don't want to underestimate them or play them down. They're going to come and they're going to try to bring it. Pardon me. I want to change up the music here really quick. I might go watch Panthers at Kings this week on Thursday, but I have no idea. That's what's up. So are you chiming in from the SoCal area? I'm assuming that you're from LA, or perhaps you're just visiting there. A lot of people like to go down there in Cali during the holiday season. All right, here we go. We're about to get ready right now. Let's do this. All right, one more time. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's right, Central Cali. My fault. Let's put that chat up here so everyone can see it. Central, but I'm just going to LA a little bit for this week. That's what's up. Have fun, be safe, have safe travels. All right, I'm going to get adjusted. I'm going to get into the game this time around. I'm going to do my best to kind of conserve my voice. They're taking forever. They're taking forever to get this game started. I thought it started 10 minutes ago. What's going on here? All right, hey, everybody who's joining right now, thank you and welcome to Shark City Hockey's live watch-along party with, real-time reaction to the game. If you missed it last time, we're going to do this as many times as possible throughout the season while the Sharks are on the road. Obviously, I'll be in the house at the tank when they are here playing at SAP Center at San Jose. But whenever the Sharks are on the road and my schedule permits it, which is another way of saying I'm not at work, we're going to get together and we're going to, watch along and have ourselves a little fun right here on the Shark City social media channels, whether it's X. If you're watching on X, double tap that screen a bunch of times. Make it rain hearts. Let's show some love to the Sharks. If you're watching on Facebook, groups are on the Facebook page at Shark City Hockey. Let's like it. Let's share it. Let's spread the word. We're doing a live watch-along party. And if you're watching on YouTube, let's like and subscribe. Oh, snap. Look at that. We got some more fans. We got a Panthers fan tuning in a little early. Let's go, Panthers. I have Panthers season tickets. Everyone's reacting. Oh man, a Panthers fan showed up. In regards to having season tickets, lucky man. That's what's up. Welcome to the party. I will be live at the tank Tuesday night. Hopefully cheering on Giovanni Smith and Anthony Duclair to, give their best performance against their former clubs. It must be tough to, I mean, you guys been there, what, twice as many times as San Jose Sharks have at the Stanley Cup final, but it must be really tough to have lost that one to the Vegas Golden Knights, right? I'm just kidding. The Gary Bettman's golden child. All right, we are waiting and waiting forever, seems like, for them to drop the puck. At this point, you might as well call it a 5:30 face-off. What is going on here? I'll chime in on some of the stuff here. What's going on? All right, so let's kind of do a quick little update. It looks like Thomas Bordeleau scored. The Barracuda are leading right now. Or they were leading by the end of the second period. They're playing the Checkers again. I believe the Charlotte Checkers. Looks like Thomas Bordeleau scored. So they're doing pretty good right now. They had a 3-1 lead. I'm guessing it's going to be 4 now. Yep, 4 goals. So Kuda's looking pretty good. Oh, I see what's going on. All right, they're honoring the legends for the Ducks. Now, see those, if you're watching the broadcast, you have Timo Solani, Paul Correa, and John G. Oh my gosh, I'm having a tongue twister right now. Giguere, right? He is. They're all wearing the old school Mighty Ducks Anaheim jerseys. I don't know why it was so hard for the Anaheim Ducks to don those that kit for their 30th anniversary. John G. Bear, I believe that's how you say it. Pardon me if I'm wrong. Got a question already. Do you have San Jose Sharks season tickets? I don't have season tickets per se. So the San Jose Sharks introduced this really cool package deal. It's $89 a month. They call it subscription, and that's literally what it is. It renews every month, $89, but you get every single game at home of the season. So, this month, the Sharks play 14 games, 9 of which at home. So, if my math is mathing correctly, then that's about like $10 and some change per game. So, it's pretty dope. I was able to catch all the games, even the giveaways. So, it's not like, they're giving you just select games. It's every single home game. So, it's pretty dope. The difference being that when you have season tickets, you get that seat, right? I think you're eligible to like purchase a parking pass. That's what they get you, right? They get you in concessions and parking, right? $30 for parking. But there's ways around that here in San Jose. If you know, you know. But back to the point, the difference between season tickets and the breakaway pass is that season tickets, you get the same seat every game, whereas the breakaway pass, they kind of just send you how many tickets you've purchased like 2 hours before the game. But I'm a hockey fan and I love being at the Shark Tank, and I am a firm believer that there's no seat in that arena that's like a bad seat. We have some Sharks fans chiming in saying Panthers should have beat the Golden Knights last year. Absolutely. All right, so they finally dropped the puck, baby. Let's go. I go to Shark Tank like once or twice in the season. Yeah, I used to kind of do the I'll be honest with you, I would a lot, especially when I was younger. I would a lot. And then when I was serving in the Navy and I had, that cash flow, that extra cash flow, because you're being young and what are you going to do with all this, right? I went to a lot of games, a lot of playoff games, a lot of regular season games, preseason games. So this year, it's nice to finally do it, not at the full cost, have an affordable plan at $89 a month. Got someone saying watching the game, streaming from the East Coast. I'm going to just ad-lib that. Someone streaming a game. Whatever you got to do to get your till, I guess. I'm not endorsing, I'm not endorsing streams that shouldn't be going down, but hey, to each their own. All right, let's change up the music some more here. So the puck is finally dropped. I'm going to be reacting to this game, so pardon me if I don't get to the comments right away. But, I want to watch my team win as well, right? Or try to this time. Well, the Sharks are starting the game right now deep in their zone. I like the way the breakout is this way around. Unfortunately, offsides. All right, one more time just to keep it interactive here. Let me know who you got. If you're joining the stream new, if you're just joining the stream, let me know who you think's going to score first for the Sharks. Maybe Zetterlund is our leading favorite right now. Come on, refs. They've been doing that to the Sharks lately. Like, I'm not digging how they keep tossing out our center in the face-off circle, It's like they're doing it to the point where it's like the refs are trying to dictate their favorite matchup in the face-off circle. So we'll see. I felt like the refs are definitely helping out the Knights. I've been kind of saying that all season long. It feels like the refs are definitely having, they're playing their part. They're having their hand in the outcome of these games with the amount of penalties. Some of them are kind of ridiculous, but I'm just being biased at this point. I'm a Sharks fan, right? This Anaheim team is pretty fast. The Sharks find themselves back in their zone again, deep in their zone. So right now we have Brian Carpenter, Giovanni Smith, and Zetterlund on the ice as a line. I don't know if that's because they're caught in the middle of a line change or if David Quinn's electing to have an optional lineup with that fourth line. But first shot of the game against Anaheim, and Big Mac, no problem with that. That's for sure. Got a comment. Randy Hahn's voice is so nice. Yes, it is. You know who else is nice? Is Dan Ruzanowski, who's being honored with the Foster Hewitt award for the Hockey Hall of Fame. So congrats to Ruzanowski, to Dan. Which means right now, if you're on the Sharks Audio Network, you're listening to Nick Nollenberger call his first game in the NHL. I wonder if he's doing a victory lap. Just kidding. So the 14th different 18-year-old to record an NHL hat trick, Leo Carlson. That's crazy. When I see stats like that for opposing teams, it makes me really wish I've seen Henry Thrun, Thomas Borrello in the lineup. You know what I mean? But I guess we gotta trust David Quinn and Mike Grier's plan. I sure do. There we go. Okay, come on. There we go. All right. LeBanc was Zadina. LeBanc has been good too, man. He's been really good this season. He's been bringing that speed that we've been lacking, that we desperately needed. I still find it kind of ridiculous how what's that guy's name? Frank Saravalli tried to say that the Sharks reported to his camp that he's being placed on waivers or some BS like that. So you got it wrong, pal. And Kevin LeBanc, he's been good. He's been good. If you want to judge his team based off the stats, then that's a whole nother story. But if you base it on how well they're performing when they're on the ice, how impactful they are when they have the puck, in terms of the momentum of the game or the tempo. Kevin LeBanc's been one of the brighter spots, just like Zadina. All right, so this one's kind of looks like they're filling each other out right now. So only 2 shots, which is good. Only 2 shots right now against, 1 shot for. Should have probably had an opportunity on that odd man rush the last time around, but see, Blackwood is. I love the way he stands. Pardon me, the expression "standing tall." That's my issue I had with Capo Cactus in the last game. It seems like every time he was making a save, he was diving down, leaving the top of the net super wide open. But you see it, Blackwood. Whether he's going from post to post or, stepping it up in a... Oh, as soon as I'm freaking praising this guy. Come on, you're standing too tall. You gotta keep that stick on the ice. Oh my gosh. All bootsy. My apologies, everybody. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Standing too tall there. I don't even know if he's seen it. Oh yeah, he's seen it. Yeah, that's what I thought. Did that hit John Ruda? Oh no, that was a tip. Wow. Okay, that's some good hand-eye coordination, some good vision from the Ducks. Vitorano, I believe his name is. He gets the goal. How's it unassisted if it's a tip-in? That makes no sense, NHL.com. Gosh. Well, there it is, fans. All it took was freaking 3 shots. Damn. This is all bootsy. Boy, oh boy. All right, if you're watching on X, double tap that screen. Let's try to give some love. Try to give some love to these Sharks, even though, oh my gosh, Leo Carlson looking for another goal. Sharks look shook. Damn, that was insane. What a tip. I ain't trying to praise the Ducks, but I mean, what else can you say? Leo Carlson looking like William Eklund the other night against McDavid. Leo Carlson strips the puck and then has a breakaway opportunity. Thank goodness Blackwood got that save, but damn, son. So let's talk about some cool stuff because this game's gonna be tough. And it's starting tough already. All right, the San Jose Sharks, Marc-Edouard Vlasic. I know a lot of people feel some type of way about Pickles, but he's actually playing in a record game right now. So he's playing his 1,251st career game, Marc-Edouard Vlasic, which moves him in a time with Jari Kurri for 100th most games played in NHL history. So Kurri suited up for 5 different teams between 1980 and 81 and 97, 98. But Vlasic's done every single one of these games with the San Jose Sharks. So congratulations to Vlasic. That's tough. That's tough. I guess it's good to note again that the Sharks scratches tonight. Ty Emberson, Anthony Duclair, Oscar Lindblom. He played his first game against Vegas. Looks like he's out this time. And Trevor Zegras is out for the Ducks. So spare us a little bit more talent on that ice. But this is tough. Not a good way to start off this game. The Sharks only have 1 shot right now. 4 shots for Anaheim as we approach the midway point of this game. If you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, drop a comment in the comment section. Even if you want to, chew out the Sharks. If you want to chew out the Sharks, do it. If you want to praise the Ducks, if you're, watching from Anaheim, be my guest. But yeah, this isn't the way we wanted to start this game. That's for sure, man. This is tough. Come on, Blackwood. I think that one's a letdown a lot for a lot of Sharks fans right now. That was pretty nasty. Yeah. Oh boy. Kind of lost for words, to be honest with you. Lost for words. Lost for words. Hopefully we get it back. That's all I can say. Well, it still stands. Who do you think is going to score the first goal for the San Jose Sharks? If you were a part of the party and you dipped, I don't blame you. The Sharks were, looking like they're about to do a repeat from last night. Let's hope that's not the case. But that shot, it looked like it was just At first look, it looked like Mackenzie Blackwood just didn't see it, but on second look, there we go. So Strome, Leo Bushkin, they got the assist on via Toronto's 10th goal of the season for Anaheim. He tipped it right there in prime real estate in the slot. So that's just, I'm not trying to praise the Ducks, but that was some really good hand-eye coordination there, some good vision, and Sharks. We know what it's like to have that tip in from way back when we had Pavelski, right? Not trying to like reminisce on the past, but all I'm trying to say is congratulations to the Ducks. It looks like your future is as promising as San Jose's. So, boy, oh boy, David Quinn's demeanor. He looks focused. Maybe lightweight, kind of PO'd. Don't blame him. It's just not even 7 minutes yet. We got a whole game, baby. Let's go. I changed the music up. Damn, son. There you go. Let's do something. Hit somebody. Anybody, as they say in the Shark Tank. Spending a lot of time in our own zone. We're struggling on like clearing it. That's what I'm noticing. And then we also do this weird thing where we like advance the puck out of our own zone and then skate it right back in. Oh, Anaheim is pressing right now. They are pressing. Oh my goodness, they're getting some clean shots on that puck right now. Thank goodness that they're not hitting the net. Oh boy. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The Sharks are not clearing the puck. And it's bouncing. It's like taking some Anaheim Duck bounces. There you go, Vlasic playing his 1,251st game tonight. All with San Jose. Come on, Giovanni. Let's go, Giovanni Smith. Let's go. There you go. I like Giovanni Smith. Great acquisition this season. Bringing the pressure, bringing the physicality, not afraid to drop the gloves. Grinding it out there. There we go. Keeping it deep. Ryan Zetterlund, Carpenter, and Giovanni Smith are pretty good. I know they're just a checking line, but I've liked their line all season long. Carpenter, Giovanni combination. Obviously, they had different people at the wing with them, but I like that fourth line this season. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's get back in this game. Oh, Carpenter. Almost got that top shelf. This is tough. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Just making sure we're all good. My bad. Oh boy, oh boy. Breaking my heart, Sharks. You're going down a path I can't follow. I'm quoting Star Wars here. The Sharks look a little better tonight, but in comparison to last night, or the other night, pardon me, Friday, understandably so, they went back to back. So they had a 1 day rest thus far. Let's see if, we could get on the scoreboard and even this up before the, yeah! Oh! Tomas Hertl almost had a nice little backhander wraparound opportunity. Ooh, Kalen Addison! Woo! Oh! Cunning. Backhander didn't make it to the net. Kalen Addison didn't get all of that shot from the blue line, but it was almost a fortuitous bounce for the Sharks because that gave was it Zadina? I just forgot, my bad. Ooh, my bad. Willem Eklund's on the ice, so I'm a little bit more tuned into Swaggy Eklund, as dubbed by Jason Demers. Willem Eklund out there hunting pucks, hunting ducks. Let's go. I imagine some of you Sharks fans, especially here in the Bay Area, you might be fans of Bay Area football, and maybe some teams that are no longer in the Bay Area, but the fan base still exists here. So I'm pretty sure you guys are tuning in back and forth from that game. I don't blame you. Let's hope that the Sharks could get themselves back in this game. There's 8 minutes and 56 seconds remaining. They only have 2 shots on goal to Anaheim 7. It's 1-0. Let's look at the stats. So Sharks are dominating the face-off again. 62.5% of face-off wins. Surprisingly, Anaheim is out hitting us 10 hits to 4. And, they're taking it away, but they're giving it away. So that kind of evens itself out. Let's look into this. So this is the first game that we're playing the Ducks this season. Here's a look at the season series going into February. So the Sharks will host the Anaheim Ducks on January 20th, 2024. And then we'll be right back in the pond on January 31st. And then one more time at home on the 29th of February. Take a look into who's officiating this game. The referees are TJ Luxmore, Ghislain Herbert. Recognize those guys. Linespersons, Bevan Mills and Justin Johnston. So let's hope they give us some opportunities on the power play. And let's hope that the Sharks could actually score on the power play this time around. We're still waiting for the Sharks to show up to this party. You're letting me down. Let's go. Let's go. I guess it's a good time to plug the social media channels. Might as well. If you're not a fan of any other fan base, because I know some of y'all have been kicking it in here. We have some Vegas Golden Knights fans on the last stream. Oddly enough, we had a Panthers fan arrive a game early here, just top of the hour. But if you're a fan of San Jose Sharks and you want some more San Jose Sharks fan relatable content, you could follow us across the board on social media at Shark City Hockey. Catch us on our Instagram, on our X, formerly known as Twitter, on our YouTube channel, on TikTok. We have a Facebook page, and all that can be found at Shark City Hockey. And of course, if you want to enjoy some of our previous content, so the number one live stream in Sharks territory is Shark City Unfiltered. And after all, Shark City Hockey's always, Shark City Hockey's innovated, never imitated. And you can find all of our content at sharkcityhockey.com. We had this summer the pleasure of speaking to Bay Area media personalities and legends such as Mark Purdy, Curtis Pachelka, including some of those who are new onto this scene like Max Miller. And we also talked to some Sharks legends and prospects. So we talked to Luca Caglioni and Gannon LaRocque, who was just recently sent down to the Wichita Thunder on assignment. Caglioni is looking outstanding right now in the WHL. And we got an opportunity to talk to Scott Thornton. So if you want to enjoy all those episodes, you could do so at sharkcityhockey.com. Portland Winterhawks, my bad. I was trying to figure out that name really quick. I was like, what is it? My apologies. Yeah, the Portland Winterhawks. He's smashing over there. So the future looks bright for the Sharks. Unlike Anaheim with Leo Carlson and whatnot, Mike Greer and David Quinn elected to let our prospect pool kind of spend some more time in the junior leagues and spend some more time in NCAA. So we'll have to be a little bit patient, but the future does look good. I'm not giving up on these Sharks. I'm always faithful, super loyal to these guys, and I really hope that they can find a way to get back in this game before the period's over. We're closing on the shot margin right now, 4 shots to 7. With about 7 minutes left to go in the first period. It's a lot of back and forth hockey. We haven't really had any sustained pressure in the zone thus far. But here's Tomas Hertl. Finds Eklund. He shoots it. It gets deflected. Oh, yeah! Woo! Luke Cunning with the goal, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Luke Cunning, Willem Eklund, Tomas Hertl handling out there. Hertl with the great pass across the ice. Eklund puts it on the net. Kunin's right there in the crease. Freaking taps that in. I love it. That is Luke Cunning's second goal of the season, and NHL.com shows that's unassisted. That's cap. Unless, of course, Lacombe touched the puck, then it would be unassisted, but it doesn't matter. 1-1, baby. Sharks are back in this game. Or as they say when you're in the league, if you're playing beer leagues, it's 0-0, right? But 6 shots. It took us 6 shots to get that goal. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go, Sharks. Sharks score, baby. Welcome back to the chat. Welcome back to the stream. That's on, yeah. Cunning Wood. That's how the Sharks score, baby. I love it. Here's Eklund again with Zetterlund. They better award. Okay, so Hertl, there it is. Hertl gets the assist. Eklund gets his 3rd assist of the season. Hertl gets his 8th of the season. Luke Cunning with the 2nd goal of the season. Sharks tied this game back up 1-1. Now it looks good, right? Now when you're looking at the shots on goal, it's 6-7, 1-1. Now we're talking. That's what I want to see. It's Legacy Night in Anaheim. They honor their legends prior to the face-off, which is why it took forever for this game to start. But that's cool, you know what I mean? Doing their 30th anniversary season. And it's unfortunate because the Sharks, when they had their 30th anniversary season, we couldn't have anybody in the building due to, what was going on in the world at the time. The same time when Patrick Marleau broke the NHL's all-time game played record. But, long story short, what I'm trying to get at that is let's hope that we can spoil one of their legacy nights here and escape this game with a victory. But right now, we still got 5 minutes and 55 seconds to go in this first. So let's try to handle this bad boy. We're hungry. My Sharks are hungry. Duck soup's on the menu. Yeah! Freaking Blackwood standing tall and doing it right this time. There we go. Get in their face. Face wash. Face wash. If you're unfamiliar with face wash, it's when a player takes their glove and just rubs it all over the opposing player's face. Sharks are back in this game, baby. So for those of you who thought Zetterlund was going to get that first goal, almost close enough. It wasn't Zetterlund on the wing with Hertl and Willem Eklund that time. Swaggy Eklund. This time Cunning was there on the wing, and he was right in the crease to be exact. And yeah, he got that goal. Was able to. I mean, it's not a tip in, but that's practically what it was, man. A rebound goal. I love it. I freaking love it. All right. Once again, if you're watching us live right now on X, double tap that screen, make it rain hearts, show some love to the Sounds of Sharks. And if you're watching us on Facebook and or YouTube, give the video a like. Really appreciate it. And if you're on YouTube, why don't you subscribe? If you're on Facebook and you're watching this in the Facebook groups, the Sounds of Sharks Facebook group, I encourage you to check out our Facebook page at Shark City Hockey. We're growing the following there, 1.4K. And, check us out on Instagram, too, if you want a good laugh during these tough times in Sharks territory. You can find some very, very relatable content on our Instagram at Shark City Hockey. So, yeah, I love it when we score. I love it when we win the games. It makes the stream so much more enjoyable. It makes the watch party, so much, feel so much better, right? So, yeah, I think the Cuda won their game today. Let's check in on the Cuda really quick. Oh, by the way, Tomas Hertl's assist on that goal is his team-leading 10th point of the season. So he was part of the players to watch. So congratulations. Oh, wow. Look at that. So pretty cool stat coming on the NBC Sports California broadcast. This is Mark Edward Vlasic's 87th game against the Duck. They're celebrating Vlasic, deservedly so. A lot of people are throwing some shade on him, putting no respect on his name, talking about how he had the worst contract in the league. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it. I mean, look at this. He played 1,251 games, all with San Jose. I mean, put some respect on Pickle's name, for goodness sake. All right, my bad. So I just want to see where we're at with the CUDA. So it looks like Justin Bailey scored a goal too to help seal the dub for the Barracuda. They won their game, the Pucks and Paws night, 5-1. I love Pucks and Paws. That's so cool. I've taken Sebastian James Barkey to that event twice. Once at the new Barn Texas Arena, the Reef, and then another time while the CUDA were still playing at the Shark Tank at the SAP Center. So I definitely got to check out one of those games this season. I think they're doing it 3 times this year to CUDA. But they win, so congratulations to CUDA Country. And, congratulations to everybody. I'm pretty sure SJ Battery Pack was in the building, so congratulations on watching the AHL affiliate club handle and win 5-1. They had a pretty early game. They started their game at 3 o'clock today, so they had like a matinee game. All right, here we go. Mario Ferraro putting pucks on the net. That's what I want to see, baby. There we go. Another opportunity. Make them pay. Make them pay. They're being a little lazy. The goalie being a little lazy covering that puck. We're able to steal it away from him. Keep the pressure going. 4:08 remaining in the first. There you go. Yeah. Sustained pressure. It's about time, boys. Tomas Hertl's looking good. Looking good tonight. He's been stepping it up. His presence has been felt, not just on the scoreboard, but also physical, like physically, I guess. He's been, he's been, if not the first person to arrive on the scene, he definitely hasn't shied away from, getting the faces of the opposing players, especially when they're trying to take some free licks on Swaggy Eklund. I really like that nickname. I don't know why. Jason Demers, look at what you did, man. That nickname is rent free in my head now. Swaggy Eklund, who's on the ice right now with Zetterlin and Hertl. And again, not Hertl, pardon me, Granlund. So it looks like David Quinn kind of mixed up the lines, probably in response to how flat they were kind of seeming going through this first period. But the shots are all tied up. The scoreboard's all tied up. We have 3 minutes and 44 seconds remaining. I'm liking what I'm seeing. I think the Sharks are going to pull this one off. I was getting a little concerned. They're not going to lie, no cap. But they definitely turned it up a gear. They turned it up a notch. And now they're they're looking like they're playing with more poise. They're definitely creating more opportunities. The pressure is definitely building in Anaheim's zone. So with that being said, let's change the music here. Keep the party going. All right, come on. Anaheim looking to set up. Again, I'm doing my best on to do play-by-play commentary. That's what Randy Hahn and Nick Nollenberger's for. I'll be reacting, real-time reaction to this game here on the Shark City Hockey Watch Party. Our second watch party of the month. Woo! Knizov. Oh, come on. That's cheap. Boo. Knizov laid out a duck with a hit, put him on his behind and center ice, and of course they're going to call a penalty. Soft calls all season long. Soft calls. Every time we have some clean hits, some soft calls, man. Of course they're going to do it to our younger talent, right? They're not going to try to pull down the veterans, even though, what game was it? I think it was against the Panthers. Go figure. They were calling Kyle Burrows all day. Come on. The puck would have been there. It took a nasty bounce on that crappy ice at the pond. He timed it perfectly. It's just the freaking puck kind of like, the physics of the puck was like kind of like chippy and bouncing around, so it looked like it was interference, but that was a clean hit. Of course, I'm going to be always siding with my guys. All right, we got a little bit less than 3 minutes, and now the Sharks have to kill a penalty. So if you're watching on Facebook, if you're watching on YouTube, first of all, thank you. I appreciate it. Welcome to Shark City Hockey's watch party. And let's try to kill off this penalty. So if you're in the if you're in the comment section, if you're in the chat section, comment PK, Sharks fans. Type PK in the chat. Let's cheer on our boys, get rid of this, kill off this penalty. All right. Let's go Sharks. Let's try to finish this period off without surrendering the goal in the power play. Again, type PK, Sharks fans. Type PK. All right. Sharks are playing like small box defensively on a penalty kill. Oh my goodness, what a save by Mackenzie Blackwood, squeezing the post right there, almost freaking redirected it into a bad spot. Leo Carlson trying to get another goal. Let's see that one more time. So who was that? Hadichuk looked like he was trying to redirect the puck. Leo Carlson throws on the net. It took a bounce, and Keelhorn wasn't able to tap in what was almost a wide open net right there because of Mackenzie Blackwood, baby. Oh man, I'm gonna stop praising this guy because it seems like every time I show him some love, they score. My goodness gracious. The Ducks do it again. Same guy. Now we have a Hattie watch. This is insane. Via Toronto. Just blasts it from the top of the faceoff circle. What is that, like 30 feet away? And he gets the power play goal. Via Toronto. Frank Vetrano. 2 goals tonight. So now the Ducks are on Hattie watch. Damn. All bootsy. Well, unless the Sharks are able to tie this game back up before the period, it looks like they're going to go into the first intermission down 2-1. Let's hope that they don't surrender another one. Oh, there we go. Hurdle. Hurdle, you had Zetterlund over there. Hurdle and Zetterlund had a 2-on-1 opportunity. Hurdle elected to shoot. Not a bad idea, but it was a save. All right. So this period's almost over. So we're going to take a quick break. The Sharks are trailing right now 2-1. If you're joining us a little late, welcome to the watch party. San Jose Sharks are taking on the Anaheim Ducks for the first time this season, looking for their first road victory of the season. They're on a mini 2-game road trip. They lost 5-0 last night against the Golden Knights. This game, they're trailing 2-1 right now. Let's hope that they're able to, again, get their first victory on the road. They only had 2 road trips thus far. The first one was a 5-game road trip back in October, trail ending in November, and they lost every single one of those games. Obviously, getting only their 2 first victories like about a week ago. And right now, this little mini road trip, they're trailing. They lost 1 game 5-0. They're trailing 2-1 right now. But that's it right now. We're going to take a quick break here at Shark City Hockey for intermission. So thank you to everybody who's been watching since the opening face-off. I'm Aaron James. We'll kind of dive into the stats a little bit and talk some more stuff going on in Sharks territory. But right now, let's take a quick break. Sounds like Sharks are trailing 2-1. And let's just hope that they could, again, come back, start off strong in this second period, and, get back in this game. 1 goal at a time, 1 shift at a time, right? So let's do this. All right, I'm Aaron James. We'll be right back. So just, hang out, chill. If you're watching on X, double tap that screen, make it rain hearts. If you're watching on Facebook groups or on our page, go ahead and like or leave comments. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. All right, I'll be right back here. Sounds like Sharks are trailing the Anaheim Ducks on our watch-along party here at City Hockey. Yo, what's up, everybody in Sharks territory? Hopefully, you're able to get your snacks, get some grub. For me, gonna be some warm coffee here in a few because it is a little chilly. All right, what's good, everyone? I'm Aaron James. Welcome back to Shark City Hockey's watch along party with live, real time game reaction. So the San Jose Sharks are trailing the Anaheim Ducks right now, 2-0. Honestly, this is going to be one of those games. I could just sense it. It's going to be one of those games where the team is going to be carried by one player. Frank Vetrano for the Anaheim Ducks is having himself a night. 2 goals in that first period. He gets his 10th and his 11th of the season. The first one was, I'm just going to show respect to where respect is due. That first goal was pretty sweet in terms of skill. I honestly thought that, Mackenzie Blackwood was standing too tall and he just lost sight of the puck, but it was shot and tipped in by Vetrano, and you can't really throw any shade on that. That's just a skill move, hand-eye coordination, vision, whatever you want to call it. And then, Luke Cunnin made it interesting for Sharks fans. Tomas Hertl gets a primary assist. Eklund gets secondary assist. So Eklund got his 3rd assist of the year. Hertl gets his 8th assist of the year. So now he's leading the team with points with 10 on the season. And Luke Cunnin gets his 2nd goal of the season. About 5 minutes later, while the Sharks took a late penalty. Let's look at the penalty here really quick. My bad. Nikolai Knizov for interference against Max Jones. That was cap. It was. So the puck was making its way to center ice, and they try to say that Knizov interfered by getting there too early from what I was able to tell. And again, don't take my word for it because I'm biased. I'm going to see everything with tinted through tinted eyes, I guess, right? But yeah, he got penalized, and that led to the power play goal. A slapper from like 30 feet right there by the face-off circle that beats Mackenzie Blackwood. The goaltender, Mackenzie Blackwood, Sharks fans are excited to see him back in net, obviously. He's been providing us stability all season long. But this Anaheim team, I guess don't underestimate them. I truly thought that we'd be able to go in there and handle, but they're giving us a run for our money, that's for sure. So let's go into the game stats here. Shots on goal. San Jose Sharks have 8 shots on goal. Anaheim Ducks have 15. The face-off percentage is now slightly leaning toward the Ducks' way with 55% of the face-off wins. There's only been 1 penalty so far in this game. Sharks were playing a clean game until that few minutes before the end of the period. And Anaheim took advantage of it, and they scored. So they're 1-for-1 in the power play. They are surprisingly out hitting the Sharks 13-6. So not every day you could say that the Anaheim Ducks are, laying the body and out hitting the Sharks. The Sharks are usually the ones that are, at the very least, leading the physicality department. Block shots are almost even, 3 for Sharks, 4 for the Ducks. Giveaways, Sharks only gave the puck away once today. They haven't taken it away. So they've given it away once. They've had it taken away 3 times, including Leo Carlson. I forgot who it was with, who was on, but he did like his best William Eklund, swaggy Eklund impression, stripping a puck from a Shark and then going one-on-one. But Mackenzie Blackwood, was able to shut that down. So thank goodness. I really don't see too much cause for concern. The Sharks definitely, they started off a little frantic, I would say. Probably just because, that first goal caught them by surprise. Looks like DQ, David Quinn, kind of shook up the lines a little bit. So at the top of the hour, we were reporting that Eklund, Zetterlund, and Hertl on that first line. But that line that scored was Eklund, Hertl, and Cunnin. So I'm seeing a little shake up in the lines on the fly, which is all good because whatever works, right? As far as creating opportunities, the Sharks have only sustained the pressure for, I would say, I'll just keep it generic and say less than the Anaheim Ducks have, that's for sure. Let's hope that the Sharks could score a goal. I'm not going to down talk my boys because, I'm a fan. And, we got 40 minutes of hockey remaining. So with that, I just want to invite everybody to, Drop a comment if you're watching this on Facebook or on YouTube. Who do you got? Is it still a tight game? Do you have Anaheim? Do you have the Sharks? Type SJ for San Jose Sharks. Type Anaheim for the Ducks, or ANA. And let me edit this. Who do you think is going to tie the goal up for the San Jose Sharks? So, who do you think is going to score the second goal of the game? Let me know in the comment section. And there we go. Who will score the Sharks' second goal tonight? All right. It's the intermission. There's about 6 minutes remaining in the intermission, so I'm going to go get settled in, go get all the snacks and drinks for this next period, and then we'll meet together. We'll get right back together in about 5 minutes or so. So if you're watching on X, just stay tuned, chill, kick back per usual. If you're watching on Facebook, whether it's a groups or our Shark City hockey page, start letting me know who do you think is going to tie this game up. But until then, let's just take a quick brief break one more time as we prepare for the second period here. All right. What's good, everybody? Welcome to the live watch party. If you're just chiming in, the Sounds of Sharks are trailing this game right now, a score of 2-1. I want to, pardon me if this is choppy, all right? Sometimes it kind of lags, so my apologies if it's a little choppy here. But I want to share, this is from Sounds of Sharks Twitter page, so I just want to share this this goal that Cunnin scored to make it 2-1. Yeah, it's going to be a little choppy. My apologies. I'll try to run it back one more time. But, here's a good time to follow Shark City Hockey. Sometimes if I zoom out, it's a little better. I didn't want to show any of that extra stuff. It is what it is. If you want to, see that goal, the replay of it, this would be a good time to follow us on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Shark City Hockey. Sound Sharks again. They're about to, drop the puck in about 30 seconds or so. They're trailing right now 2-1, but it's all love. It's all love here. So let me share that on Twitter real quick, or X, or whatever you want to call it. All right. So it sounds like Sharks need a goal. They need a goal. Some of y'all thought Fabian Zetterlund was going to score. We'll see. There's still plenty of time. Got 40 minutes of hockey left. All right, so I shared the post from Sharks on NBC, and I'm going to share the team post as well. So if you go to your, if you go to your mobile device, or if you still, if you're watching this on a tablet, or if you have a tablet handy, or if you're on your laptop, whatever the case may be, I just shared the highlight for that. That's pretty sweet. I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Sharks. Unfortunately, that penalty kind of swung the momentum back in Anaheim's way. Again, I'm trying to remember who scored a hat trick against us the other night. I forget. I erase a lot of that stuff away from my memory for good, for just cause. But right now, Frank Vetrano is looking for a hattie. I hope he doesn't get it. Let's hope that the Sharks are the only team to score from here on out. One more time, this is just worth mentioning. Let's just look into that really quick. Bam. So Dan Ruzanowski, he is at the Hockey Hall of Fame right now. He's the recipient of the Foster Hewitt Award. He's in the media Hall of Fame, the media section, and in Toronto. So if you're watching the if you're listening to the game on it's all right, baby, go ahead. Y'all be safe. If you're watching the my bad, I was talking to the missus. If you guys are listening to the Sharks Audio Network, you'll notice that Nick Nollenberger is calling the game. It's his first ever NHL game, so congratulations to Nick Nollenberger, but more importantly, congratulations to Dan Ruzanowski. As a matter of fact, if you're watching the stream right now, I think they had some clips of him. So it's his first NHL game. That's what's up. And then also Ted Ramey got to call his first CUDA game of the year. So he was filling in for Nick Nollenberger, calling the Barracuda game for their victory over the Charlotte Checkers. CUDA, I think they won 5-1. I think it was the final score. But either way, it's pucks and paws night. So, I'm glad that they were able to give the fans a victory to watch. So here we go. Sounds like Sharks are back in action. Let's get to the action here. One more time, if you're joining us right now, let us know who you think is going to tie the game for the Sharks. Who will score the Sharks' second goal? I'm going to pardon if my avatar starts looking funky. I'm going to adjust the camera so I could face my telly. All right. Let me calibrate. All right. Just want to say one time, and thank you to everybody who's kicking it with me tonight. Thank you to everybody who's shown up. Even if it's just for a minute, because I understand, there's some pigskin being played right now. But we're doing Sunday night hockey here, baby. And I just want to say thank you. Whether you're a fan of the Sharks or a fan of another team, thank you for chiming in, interacting. Appreciate the comments. And if you want to leave a comment, if you're on Facebook, if you're watching this on the Facebook group, if you're watching this on our Facebook page, one last time, I know it sounds like repetitive, but you can do so by dropping the comment in the chat section. Anaheim almost made it 3-1 by hitting the post. Oh my goodness. But anyways, you get the gist of it. Thank you, everybody, for chiming in on this Sunday evening. Pretty chilly Sunday evening here in Sharks territory in San Jose, California. The Ducks, they move this puck with some purpose. That's what I've noticed. Like, it's nice shot, LeBanc. It seems like they know where they want to go with the puck, which seems to be the case for most of our opponents. I kind of feel like sometimes when the Sharks get possession of puck, they're always looking like, you're supposed to skate with your head up, don't get me wrong, but they're always kind of like trying to figure out where their teammates are on the ice. So we'll see how long it takes for the Sharks to really start to vibe with each other. I mean, that just comes with time. There's over like 20 freaking new San Jose Sharks players on this roster this year, and they all haven't had the pleasure of playing complete season with each other. They're literally doing it now. We're trying to find chemistry. I felt like we found some chemistry those 2 games, those 2 victories, but immediately has been disrupted. You have Anthony Duclair, who in my opinion was kind of like the heart and soul of those victories. I mean, that guy was flying all over the freaking ice, had breakaway opportunities, and being physical. He also scored the goals. So he's out with the sickness. There's a bug going around right now. It's just that time of year. And it's crazy how like one player could impact the entire roster. I mean, the same could be true with Alexander Barabanov, who's healing right now. He has a broken finger. No clear indication of when he'll be back on the ice. And then Lone Couture, who suffered a lower body injury during the offseason, hasn't even played a single game. So we're waiting for our captain to come back. But all that to say is, it's going to be really tough to genuinely, in my opinion, generally, I guess will be a better way of saying it. Or both, actually. You could apply both of those. But it's going to be really tough to really, assess what team the Sharks have because there's just so many main characters missing, right? So, this isn't a league of ifs and buts, and this is, you got to go and play these games. So right now, at the very least, Sharks fans get an assessment on our depth, on our, just how talented our veterans are, or, how talented these young prospects are, because we have a pretty healthy blend. I know some of y'all were kind of expecting Bordelot to be in the lineup, but I mean, he was sent down to Dakota, and that was just, I'll say that. Obviously, I want to see him in the lineup, number 17, but he's doing good. Dakota, he scored a goal today. But all that to say is, in due time, I think, if the results continue, hopefully, I don't want to jinx this, but let's get this dub tonight, baby. Let's get this dub. But if for some reason the results continue and the Sharks are dropping games, winnable games, there's teams that we play this season that are just better. It is what it is. They are favored to either hoist the cup or they hoisted the cup in the last couple of seasons, like Tampa Bay, Vegas, and Colorado. But you have teams out there that's randomly hot, like Vancouver, and then the Oilers are randomly super freaking sluggish. As a matter of fact, they fired their head coach today. It was kind of a trip. So it looks like San Jose Sharks kind of sealed the deal for his career in Edmonton. But yeah, long story short is, we've had some really talented, tough teams try to test a practically new roster, right? So, even Mackenzie Blackwood, his first season with the Sharks. So he's been, in my opinion, Giovanni Smith, I like him. Anthony Duclair is great. But Mackenzie Blackwood, without a doubt, is the best acquisition this offseason, without a doubt, hands down. I'll change this music up one more time. All right, so Shot department still kind of close. 18 shots for Anaheim, 12 for the Sharks. Come on, baby, let's go. Eklund dumping chase for Hurdle. There you go. William Eklund hunting pucks, baby. Nice shot for the point. Swaggy Eklund. Waiting for him to get some more goals. I think he has 2 on the year. Be a good time to get that third one right now. Pardon me. Boom. Oh, okay. Little soccer kick at center ice. Jones of the Ducks elected to use the blade of his skates to kick that puck from the center face-off logo. Oh, Zetterlund, almost, baby. Nice little rebound. Eklund missed it, but the pressure's still on. Come on, Zetterlund. He kind of fanned on that one. Had some sticks to contest him right there. But they got Eklund, Zetterlund, and Hurdle back on the line. All right, Zadina got some fresh legs on the ice. Give it to Zadina. Yeah. Zadina. Nice. I like the idea. I tried to play it off the boards, but it just didn't really work out. Didn't take a Sharks bounce. Granlund. That would have been a nice pass if it connected. Okay, Sharks dump and chase. They're not really doing good on the dump and chase this season. So every time I see them like dump it down low, I'm like, man, it's practically giving it away. But you never know. Things might change. I'm telling you, those Ducks have some precision with those passes. Like, they're passing with a purpose. Not trying to geek out on Anaheim, but like, this is how the Sharks played when they played against Edmonton and Philly. Like, they went out there and it seemed like they had some confidence with the way they were controlling that puck. Woo! Mackenzie Blackwood, baby! What a save! What a save! Oh my goodness. That deserves Big Mac. Type Big Mac in the comment chat section. Mackenzie Blackwood's last line defense. Oh my gosh. That was pardon the expression, but that was sexy. Nice little kick save to that right pad. See, that's when you go low as a goaltender, baby. That was beautiful. He just pretty much played his body right to the top of the crease. Kicked that puck with purpose. Pretty much got in front of the puck. I love it. I love it. That goaltending one-on-one. I know it sounds ridiculous, but goaltending has just definitely been an issue for us. So Mackenzie Blackwood's that breath of fresh air. Oh my goodness. This guy is... I don't remember a goalie this good since Antti Niemi and Evgeny Nabokov. I'm going to be real with you 100. If you all want to say Martin Jones from the Stanley Cup final year, then, that's your prerogative. You're entitled to your own opinion. But I haven't seen solid goaltender like this, like holding it down since like the Nabby days, especially considering the roster that he has in front of him, right? Like back when Nabokov premiered, we had greats like Owen Nolan, Mike Ritchie, Vincent Donfus, Mike Ratchie, Sundstrom, like Koroluk, Chichu, Marlowe. So I could go on, right? But, like Martin Jones, he had Jumbo Joe Thornton, Rob Blake, freaking Havlat, Marlowe, Setaguchi, so on and so forth, right? Like Heatley, he had some. Well, actually, I'm thinking of Nabokov too. My bad. I'm mixing up my years there. Been a Sharks fan for a long time. But point I'm trying to get at, he had Pavelski. Point I'm trying to get at is like, he had talent. He had talent in front of him. Blackwood is holding it down with a roster that some people, they're not putting any respect on that name. Some would say not one of the best rosters in the league. You can't argue it when we only have 2 victories. But Mackenzie Blackwood is playing like EA Sports NHL needs to raise his overall rating to like 91. I said 90 the other day on social media, and someone commented 91. I don't know why I didn't think of that. 1991 sounds like Sharks. So, thanks for keeping it till. Sharks fans. And of course, if you want to, get some of that freshest content for San Jose Sharks fans, catch us on social media at Shark City Hockey. Is someone getting a freaking tattoo at the game? What the heck is going on? Is that even legal? What the heck was that? If you're watching the broadcast of NBC Sports California, they just showed a Duck fan getting tatted up in the freaking suites. What are they doing? Handing out free tattoos tonight? The Sharks are doing something like that. I don't think they're actual permanent ink. Probably those ones like you used to get on your fruit stripe gum, right? But they're doing tattoos for SJ Sharks gaming night. But that's crazy. A long time ago, the Sharks actually did that. They offered fans free tattoos. I was actually kind of took it by surprise. I was like, whoa. That was like a few years ago when we were still contending for a cup. But look at Anaheim. They're going one more and they're doing it in the freaking building. That's crazy. All right, let me go over these stats. This right here is per Sheng Ping on X. That first period, Sharks had the puck in the offensive zone for 7 minutes and 32 seconds. Anaheim had it for 6 minutes and 53 seconds. Offensive zone possession time, it's straight even, 1 minute 35 each. Slot shots on net favored Sharks 5-4. High danger scoring chances for those of you who like your advanced analytics. Sharks had 4, Anaheim had 2. Turnover scoring chances 1-1, and chances off the rush, San Jose had 1, Anaheim had 2. So it's a pretty even game. I think the biggest deciding factor right now is that power play. What the heck is that? Addison, come on, man! I know you're new, but you ain't playing against us anymore. Addison almost put it in his own net. What the F was that? My bad. Like I said, it's a real-time reaction. That was ridiculous. You're not on the Wild anymore. My bad. That was scary. As I was talking about the biggest difference being just that power play goal, they almost scored again. I have to kind of just keep it to myself this game. I feel like every time I talk about scoring or the goalie is doing good, like a goal ensues. So I'll keep it to myself now. Oh, come on, baby. You're lucky. I didn't like the way Granlund kind of skated in front of Burrow's stick like that. All right. So we're almost halfway through this period, and the score remains the same. The shots are piling up for the Ducks, 23-14. Oh, come on. What's going on now? Another penalty. There you go. Drop the gloves. Drop the gloves. Face wash. Face wash. Or hug it out. Whatever you got to do. Yeah! Luke Conan. There you go. Take off his helmet. Ooh, he got him with the haymaker. Hey, Jones is dirty. You can't be trying to hit him while he's on the ice. Face it, you got rocked with a haymaker. Yeah. Luke Cunn, baby. There we go. Set the tone. You know what that means, Sharks fans? Luke Cunningham is now on Gordie Howe hat-trick watch. He has a fight and a goal. All we need is an assist. So we got 2 hat-trick watches right now for Anaheim. You have Vetrano looking for his natural hat-trick. And then for the San Jose Sharks, the Gordie Howe hat-trick, Luke Cunningham. I hope he gets a primary or secondary assist on the next Sharks goal, baby. That's what I'm talking about. We need that jolt of energy here. Keep it interesting at the pond. But the Sharks are still going to be penalized. I think Burrows took a penalty. Let's see what we got. Some minor. High sticking. High sticking. All right, Sharks, you know what that means. It's time to type PK in the chat section. Sharks already surrendered one power play goal tonight. Let's hope that they could kill this one off. Let's change the tempo here. Let's change the music here. My bad. It looks like they're still talking smack to each other. Let's see. Who did he fight? Cunnin fought Max. No. Yeah, Max Jones. Max Jones. 5 shots on that power play for Anaheim. They scored on it. Sharks started off with the face-off win in the clear. I love it. All right, if you're on X, double tap that screen. Make it rain hearts. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, hit the like button. Or hey, if you're on Facebook, turn into a heart. Or a laugh, a smile. An angry face if you don't like what's going on right now, whichever. Gotta change up this music again, my goodness gracious. Come on, man. There you go, Sharks. There we go. That's more like it. Sharks again are playing like, their penalty kill. They're doing a small box and a large box. So, all their skaters are like right in the slot. Every now and then they switch it up to like a diamond. Kind of modified diamond. Nice save, Blackwood! Come on, Sharks, clear it. Help them out. My bad if I'm alone. You might want to check your headphones. My bad. Your earphones. Blackwood with another good save. Woo! Type Big Mac, baby. Type Big Mac. Royale with cheese. Blackwood held it down on that penalty kill right there. That was our best penalty killer tonight. Right now, that second penalty right there. Big Mac, Mackenzie Blackwood, turn of the Mac. That might be the turning point of this game. Let's see. See if the Sharks have built some momentum off that PK. But that just might be the turning point of this game. Ooh. My bad, I'm reacting. Once again, this isn't going to be live play-by-play commentary like you get on most watch parties. This is going to be live, real-time game reaction. All right, it's just a live watch-along party. So if you want to take part in it, you can do so like everyone else was earlier. Drop a comment in the chat section. If you're watching on X, feel free to join us on our YouTube or Facebook channel. You know what I'm saying? But my Sharks are hungry. My Sharks are hungry. Our Sharks are hungry. My bad. Pardon me as I take a moment to reshare the stream. So we have some people that are chiming in from Central Cali. Earlier, we had someone chiming in from, I could presume, Florida, Panthers fan. Not too long ago, during one of our first watch parties, we had people all the way from Africa and Europe chiming in. Pretty interesting stuff. So, thank you. Let me know where, obviously Sharks fans are all over the world. Let me know where you're chiming in from Sharks territory at. You can do that in the chat section. But I just want to say thank you, everybody, for, keeping it interesting and hanging out and, talking till here on Shark City Hockey's watch party. Oh, man. How much time we got left? What's going on? Did we get like a 4-minute major, double minor or something? NHL.com be acting funky sometimes. Let me refresh this bad boy. Let me change up the music too. I'm pretty sure this isn't doing justice for the type of game we're having right now. All right, San Jose Sharks are on a power play. Now is the time. Now is the time. Let's get this. Let's get this goal, baby. All right, so you know what that means. Sharks are on the power play. Time to type chomp, chomp in the chat section. Type chomp, chomp. Sharks are on the power play. Come on, baby. Eklund looking for the pass. Oh, come on. All right, no more passing clinic. Let's put some pucks on the net, boys. Oh, nice try, Eklund. Zetterlund was kind of hanging out in prime real estate right there above the crease. Eklund tried to feed it to him from behind the goal line. Maybe he was trying to deflect it. No, it looks like he was going for a hurdle, but it hit the goalie. Gibson got in the way. I think his stick or his pad got in the way. That could have been a nice deflection. Our bounce, the Sharks bounce, just didn't go our way. So, oh, what the heck? We have someone cherry picking over there for the Ducks. All right, Caitlin Addison. I'm still looking for that power play quarterback. Oop, my bad. Well, there goes the power play. Oh, man. My bad. Oh, boy. Come on, Sharks. You got to take advantage of this man advantage. All right, so 4-on-4 hockey right now with about 7 minutes remaining. It'll be 4-on-4 for just a little bit under half a minute, 29 seconds, and then Anaheim's going to go back to work on the power play. So, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Maybe this 4-on-4 will work out for us. Come on, Sharks. We got like 8 seconds before we're on the penalty kill. Almost. Zadina doing some control down there. Burrows with a nice wrist shot. Gibson had to fight that one off with the glove. All right, Sharks are now on the penalty kill. They killed 1 out of 2 thus far. We need a third one. Shots are starting to get a little out of hand. Ducks are approaching 30 shots right now with like 6 minutes remaining in the second, while the Sharks are still below 20 with 18. I'm sure they might end the period with 30 shots. We'll see. But all that to say is, Blackwood is putting in some work again. Oh. Come on. Come on. Help him out. Nice block. Burrows. Nice block, Burrows. Wow, this power play is moving that puck. There you go, Burrows. I love it. Block the shot. Clears the puck. That was a good power. Oh, my goodness gracious. Big Mac. Type Big Mac, Sharks fans. Mackenzie Blackwood with the save. Now Granlund on the break it. Oh, what happened? What happened? Sticky puck. Sticky puck is like he had a breakaway Granlund, and out of nowhere, just the puck started like taking some weird bounces on him. The worst time possible. Sharks killed the penalty, but they still got pressure on them. Yeah, caught them on a line change. Less than 5 minutes to go. All right, Ferraro pressing deep. Or, excuse me, being forced deep. Oh, some more face washing going on. This is going to probably end up being a common sight tonight. These bitter rivals. The Sharks are hanging in there. Killed 2 penalties off in a row. It's obviously making Anaheim feel some type of way. Whew. 4 minutes and 40 seconds ago, Sharks fans, before this period is over. Thank you to everybody who's been joining us thus far. Just going to plug one more time. I am Aaron James, host of Shark City Unfiltered, the #1 training live stream in Sharks territory. You can find all of our episodes at sharkcityhockey.com. As a matter of fact, while they are on a commercial break, how about we preview sharkcityhockey.com? So thank you for your support. There's 4 ways you can support Shark City Hockey. Number 1, you can follow us across the board on social media. We're on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, aka X. And then you could also, you could subscribe on our YouTube channel. So that'll be what's up. So that's another way that you can support us. The third way you can support us is we have audio versions. Oh, we got a chat. Let's go to the chat. Got a comment from Facebook. Someone saying Sharks. That's right. Oh no! How dare you? They said Sharks. How dare you? You got me. That's all good. You can talk smack all you want. I don't mind. We had someone in here the other night with Vegas, and it was just back and forth. But just to be real with you, that is what's the word? Play on words is played out. So, but we'll give you some love since you're commenting. All right. So back to what I was trying to say. Second, so the third way that you could support us for free is we have an audio version of Shark City Unfiltered, and you can find us on Spotify. So if you could rate the show, that'll be what's up. That's the third way. And then the fourth way is if you want to add some swag to your latest fit, some Sharks drip to your latest fit, you could do so by checking us out at sharkcityhockey.com. So as I mentioned before, we are celebrating our 5th anniversary season. And we have our upcoming streams listed there. Not bad. It's open. Push it. Push. 1 second, people. There you go. Got you. All right. You can see our previous episodes. And you can see our swag, such as Puck Your Feelings and our Shark City Hockey 5th anniversary tee. And, that's the fourth way you can help support us is by adding our drip to your latest fit. So back to the game. I got one more here. I love this design. The puck drops here at the Shark Tank, baby. All right. Let's get back to the game here. About 4 minutes and 13 seconds left in this second frame. Sharks are trailing 2-1. I think we're still in this game. Obviously, the difference being the power plays. Sharks had one opportunity to power play, and that was short-lived because we committed a penalty on it. And, the Ducks, they've had the better chances, 3 power plays in which they scored 1. As I mentioned a little bit during the middle frame of this second period, right now, you have, for the Anaheim Ducks, you have Vetrano on hat-trick watch. He scored both goals for the Ducks. And Luke Cunningham, the Sharks, is on Gordie Howe hat-trick watch. He scored a goal. He had a fight. All he needs is an assist on the next goal. And bam, Gordie Howe hat-trick. Finally, a power play. Yeah. All right. Chomp, chomp fans. Type chomp, chomp. I want to step aside for a brief moment here. Like literally a couple of seconds. Just give me a minute, all right? And I'm back. Let's see what the penalty is about. Ryan Strome. What did he get called on? I don't know what he got called on, but right now. Oh, almost. My fault. I get excited here. Oh, my baby's looking for water. Hi, baby. Sebastian James is joining me here live. He wants to get on the stream too. Sebastian James Barkey is my pup. He's 2.5 years old. So he's another Sharks fan. Pucks and Paws was tonight the San Jose Barracuda, so they won 5-1 for all the doggies in attendance, for all the doggos. Vlasic is a notorious dog person in Sharks territory, and I found out that Kyle Burrows is as well. So, I don't know if you're a dog person or a cat person. It's all Gucci, whichever one you are. But before that, let's type chomp chomp because the Sharks are still on the power play for about 79 seconds. Come on, Sharks. We need 2 points tonight. We need to win this one in regulation. Oh, wow. Granlund had a nice look at the net and a blast, but didn't make its way through. "58 seconds on this power play. Let's go, boys." Tomas Hertl with some prime real estate. There's Eklund. Lets it go, but he didn't really have any mustard on that shot. All right, nice interception from Granlund. Addison controlling the puck from the blue line. I'm not trying to do commentary. I'm just super into this. Come on, boys. They cleared it. 30 seconds ago on the man advantage. Let's go, Sharks. Type chop chop for the San Jose Sharks. Try to help them get a goal here. We know for a fact that, this game is better than the last. We were held off the scoreboard last night, or the previous night on Friday. So it's nice to see these guys in this game, but we could use a power play goal right now. Let's go. That's it. Power play is over. There might be a slight little delay in the stream for those of you watching at home. That's just the way the world is in live stream / internet. So pardon me. But I think it's maybe like 20 seconds tops. "90 seconds. Or a little bit less than 90 seconds. Unless let's see. Come on, Sharks. Get them out of the freaking zone. It looks like this game's going to go 2-1 unless the Sharks can get a goal. Blackwood, another great save with traffic in front. Ooh. Mike Hoffman tried to do his swaggy Eklund impression. All right, come on, Sharks. Less than a minute remaining. Nice save. Great vision from Mackenzie Blackwood. Mackenzie Blackwood has been a stud, per usual. Let's type Big Mac. While Cunnin, Carpenter, and Nico Sturm are trying to work it down low. Pardon me. Let's go, boys. Almost. I think that's going to do it for the period, but we'll see. Sharks still got possession. One more chance. And that's it. That is it. So 2-1. San Jose trailing by 1 goal is better than trailing by 2. It's getting a little bit better here. So the first period, San Jose shots on goal, 8 to Anaheim's 14. This second period, Sharks definitely did a lot better. 13 shots on goal. Anaheim had 18. Of course, they had 2 power plays, so that's going to kind of boost up that stat a little bit. Total shots is 21 for Sharks, 32 for Anaheim Ducks. All the scoring is whipped down in the first period. One more time for those in the back. Toronto is on hat-trick watch for the Ducks, and Luke Cunnin with his fight and his goal is on a Gordie Howe hat-trick watch for the Sharks. Let's go into some more stats. The face-offs are being dominated by Anaheim, 54% to the Sharks' 45%. Power play, obviously, Sharks killed off 2 of them, so Ducks are 1 for 3, Sharks are 0 for 2. That really hurt us in our last game, not scoring on these freaking power plays. Penalty in minutes, well, those are boosted up because Cunnin, as I mentioned earlier, he dropped the gloves with Anaheim's Max Jones. The hits are starting to, even out. Sharks are playing a little bit more physical in that second period, so 13 hits, 14 for the Ducks. Block shots, now San Jose is starting to play that notorious defensive style of putting their body in front of the freaking net, or in front of the puck, including a very pivotal block by Kyle Burrows on that penalty kill. And then he was able to clear it as well. Giveaways are even 4, and takeaways are favoring the Ducks 3-1. I'm Aaron James. Thank you to everybody who's been joining us from the top of the broadcast. Everyone who's been a part of the live stream. My bad. Let me adjust the camera here. My bad. My guy does all these crazy looking moves. Thank you for joining us since opening face-off. We're about to take a quick break here on Shark City Hockey. San Jose Sharks are looking to get their first victory on the road in their first matchup against the Anaheim Ducks, our bitter rivals in the Pacific Division. Let's see what we have in this final frame. We're going to take a quick break here. Well, actually, I take that back. We're going to take a little extended break this time. So right now we have about 15 minutes before the opening face-off of the third period. I'll probably be back in about 5 minutes or so. And we'll continue to, cheer on our boys together. So one more time, this is the Shark City Hockey live, real-time reaction, watch-along party. Sharks are taking on the Ducks, and right now they are down by 1 score. So I'll see you all in just a minute, all right? Don't go anywhere. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, like, comment, share, and if you're on X, double tap that screen a bunch of times and make it rain hearts. I'll be right back here on Shark City Hockey. Pardon me. All right, what's up, Sharks fans? I am back. We are back live here for real time game reaction to the San Jose Sharks versus Anaheim Ducks game. Sharks are looking for their first win on the road. They're trailing this game right now 2-1. It's not that bad, to be honest with you. The game is starting to get more physical as most of you are watching. Again, it's a watch-along party, so make sure you have the Sharks audio network and listening to Nick Nolenberg call the game, or you have NBC Sports California for those watching the Bay Area. And, check out the whole broadcasting crew there with Randy Hahn on the call. But, yeah, at the end of that period, Strome was getting a little frisky with William Eklund. So a lot of these teams have been playing lately are trying to get some free licks at Eklund. I said that earlier. Little scrum happened at the end of the period, and that's going to result in, I believe, a 4-on-4. So 4-on-4 action when we start this period. So let me see what the penalties are here. So Ryan Strome roughing against John Rudin, and John Rudin roughing against Ryan Strome. So coinciding penalties. Ryan Strome, that's his second penalty back to back. So he tripped Kevin LeBanc in that second period. So while we're at it, let's look at the penalties here. So that first period, Nikolai Knizov interfered, super sus call against Max Jones. Let me expand this so y'all can read it. Then Kyle Burrows got called for high sticking. Luke Cunnin, he fought Max Jones, and we're on Gordie Howe watch for him since he scored the only Sharks goal tonight. And then holding against Eklund, Zetterlund with interference against Vetrano, who's also on a freaking hat trick watch for natural Hattie. And then, as we just mentioned, Strome with tripping and roughing. So it's gonna be 4-on-4 hockey when we start. In case you missed it, before we went on a quick little break, Sharks are trailing right now, 20 shots on goal to 32. They are trailing in the face-off circle, 45-9, 54.1% for the Ducks. Ducks only got one goal on their 3 power play chances, so that's pretty cool. That's what's up, because a lot of their power play chances look solid. I ain't gonna lie. But you can see it here. The game is almost even in terms of hits, penalties, power plays, giveaways, blocks, etc. So your goal scorers, everything went down that first frame, so it was a rather dry in terms of scoring. Second period. Luke Cunnin got his second of the year. Tomas Hertl got his 8th assist for his 10th point of the season. So now he leads the Sharks in scoring this season. William Eklund gets his 3rd assist of the year. Let's see. What else do we have here? Anything else worth mentioning? I think they said that on the home broadcast that Mackenzie Blackwood stopped 8 shots on the power play in that second period. So he's been solid since he surrendered that goal in the first. And I'm going to switch up this music. That's killing me, son. All right. We're in the second intermission. Really quick, the secondary assist for William Eklund. That now puts him at 3 points in 3 of the last 4 games. Pardon me. So Eklund is heating up. He's heating up. And we'll see what the Sharks can do in this last 20 minutes. We're hoping for 2 goals out there. So looking back at the time before the face-off, we have about a little less than 6 minutes to go before they drop the puck in the third period. So let's take a break. Let's get snacks, get some drinks, refreshments, whatever, and let's get prepared for this next this final period. We'll see what happens. Do the Sharks tie it? Do they force overtime, or can we find a way to win this one in regulation? Let's hope for the latter. All right, I'm Aaron James. I'll be right back on the Shark City Hockey Live Watch Party. All right, what's up, everyone? What's going on? San Jose Sharks fans, everybody in Sharks territory. San Jose Sharks are trailing right now, 2-1. Just wanted to brush up on this one more time. Congratulations to Dan Ruzanowski, who was impressed that his name was spelled correctly on his commemorative plaque. And he's now forever enshrined in the Hockey Hall of Fame. He's been a part of every single Sharks broadcast on radio / Sharks Audio Network. He also had missed only a few games in his career calling it, and it was because he was recovering from a car accident. So thank goodness he was able to continue his legendary career. Right now, Nick Nolenberger is on the Sharks Audio Network calling his first ever NHL game. So congratulations to him as well. He's obviously the play-by-play announcer for the Barracuda. And Ted Ramey, he called the Barracuda game today, and they won today against the Charlotte Checkers 5-1, featuring goals by Thomas Bordalo. And it was a pucks and paws. So back to Dan Ruzanowski, though. Congratulations, Foster Hewitt Award, for the media, for being a member of the media. And he's now forever enshrined in the Hockey Hall of Fame in Toronto. That's where he's at right now, taking part in all the festivities and ceremonies and celebrations of his legendary career. They will also celebrate his career the day after Thanksgiving. So it's a 12:30 face-off time. The San Jose Sharks are going to be giving out rally towels with Dan Ruzanowski's face on it. So, make sure you don't miss out. Get some tickets and be a part of, celebrating one of the greatest to ever call the game. All right. So let's review the action just one last time in case you are just tuning in late. Everything went down in that first period, right? So Petrano, he's on a hat trick watch since the first period. He got his 10th and 11th of the season. Luke Cunnin cut that lead in half. Well, first he tied it, so better yet, I guess you say he tied the game before Anaheim took over again. On a power play goal that was awarded to them, a penalty was awarded to them. Or penalty was called on the Sharks, and they were awarded a power play. There you go. At the end of that period, it's the only power play goal that was surrendered by the Sharks, so they killed off the other two. Mackenzie Blackwood has 8 saves on the power play in that second period, or in the PK, pardon me. Luke Cunnin got in a fight, so he's on a Gordie Howe hat trick watch. And, I think the power play definitely kind of, our special teams is definitely getting the best of the Sharks right now. But I think they're still in this game. Mackenzie Blackwood having another stellar night. So let's see if it's enough to get these guys back into the game. So right now the Sharks are about to have opening face-off of the third period at center ice in about 30 seconds or so. So let's just take one more quick break and get some agua here because Sharks need water. And get ready for this last frame here. All right, all right, all right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. They're about to drop the puck here very soon for the third period. I am Aaron James, and you are joining me for the Shark City watch party for real-time game reaction. And thank you for joining me along, especially those of you who's been with us since opening face-off in the first. I just want to say one more time, thank you for all the love and support you've been showing Shark City Hockey. Thank you to everyone who just recently subscribed on our YouTube channel. We got a new subscriber again during the stream, so thank you very much. If you want, I invite you to follow us on social media at Shark City Hockey for X, formerly known as Twitter. For Instagram, you'll find some pretty chill content there, more relatable Sharks fan content there, that's for sure. And, on our Facebook page at Shark City Hockey. So here we are. Looks like 4-on-4 hockey. Let's hope that the Sharks can, score a goal, tie it up. In case you're just joining us right now, one more time, all the scoring went down in that first period. Anaheim Ducks for Toronto got 2 goals. He's on a Hattie watch. Luke Cunningham got a goal in a fight. He got a fight in that second period, a goal in the first, so he's on a Gordie Howe hat-trick watch. So let's get right to it. Sound like the Sharks are going to have 4-on-4 hockey to begin this third period. I just want to remind everybody too that pardon the slight delay, might be behind by 15-20 seconds or so. It's just the nature of the live stream and the internet. So again, it's a watch along party. Hopefully you're enjoying the game on NBC Sports California or on Sharks Audio Network. So 30 saves thus far for Mackenzie Blackwood. He's putting in some more work. The last time the Sharks were 4-on-4, they looked pretty solid. I'm going to adjust the camera here, so pardon any noise and my avatar making some weird movements. Going to try to face the telly. All right, let's do this. So I just want to remind you, if you're chiming in from Facebook or YouTube, you could drop a comment in the chat section. It'll be featured on this live stream. And all right, Gramlin right up slot with the shot that just went high. To what? Another freaking penalty to the Sharks? Man, these refs suck. My bad. All right, you know what that means, Sharks fans. Type PK. Zegelin is getting a hooking call. Let me see this. How's he? What? I want to see this ridiculous call. That's soft and sus as F, man. That is freaking weak. I'm telling you, these referees have definitely been having their hand in trying to force their hand and trying to make the Sharks seem like they're worse than what they actually are. I think they're trying to, I know, pardon the expression, but bury the Sharks right now. This is the 4th opportunity for the Ducks. 4-on-3 for about 45 more seconds before it becomes 5-on-4. So let's go, Sharks. Good job. Mario Ferraro is on the ice right now with, it looks like, Ruda and Cunnin. Pardon me if I'm incorrect. All right, is that a hockey chook? Come on, Sharks. Oh my goodness gracious. That was a nasty feed in the center. They finished it. 2 power play goals now in the night. Who scored that freaking goal? McTavish. McLovin. No, I was kidding. Dang it. They passed it right behind Ferraro. McTavish just driving the net in the slot. Just one-timed it right over the blocker of Mackenzie Blackwood. Sharks are now trailing 3-1 early on because of the freaking refs. I'm blaming it on the Zebras. It's It's been Sharks versus Ducks and Zebras tonight. Ridiculous. It is what it is. All right. So that means like 4-on-4 for like some change, right? Now we're at even strength. Carlson gets an assist. Carlson with a hat trick in his last game. He's been all over the ice tonight too. And we're not talking about Eric Carlson. We're talking about Leo Carlson. Nice interception from the bank, but he got shoulder checked, unfortunately. That was a sus hooking call, dude. Like, real talk. That was so sus. We're going to change the music here. Let's change up the tone. Freaking referees. Oh! What the freak was that? Oh my gosh. How was that a lucky bounce? Something happened, but that bounced right in front of the goal. It would like Mark-Edward Vlasic tried to slap it out of the freaking air, and he missed, and it went right into the freaking net. Did Vlasic freaking screen his own goalie? No. Knizov screens the goalie, trying to fight off McTavish, and Vlasic fails to swat that out of the air, and it just cleanly bounces over. That's like some freaking Chell, like some World of Chell freaking goal right there. That's ridiculous. What a lucky bounce. Well, Sharks got some freaking work to do now, Sharks fans. That was ridiculous. 2 goals in less than 3 minutes. Not the way we wanted to start off this frame. Vetrano gets an assist, so now he has 3 points on the night. Let's look at who scored that goal for those of you who are keeping track. Well, after a very quiet second period. Yeah, there you go. Drop the freaking gloves. Get him, Giovanni. Get him. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. That's wild out there. They're just swinging wildly right now. Giovanni Smith just wrestled them down. There you go. You know, just whispering in his ear now. At least they're showing some passion, man. Come on. There's that whack penalty of Fabian Zetterlund for hooking Ilya Bushkin. But yeah, Giovanni Smith just dropped the gloves, trying to set the tone, trying to get some freaking momentum back to the Sharks. But oh, that's why. That was a dirty, like, little blindside hit on Carpenter, and Giovanni Smith took exception to that. Carrick playing a little dirty, starting to feel himself. So Giovanni Smith's like, well, then feel some of this. Oh, man. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Of course. So the freaking Sharks pick up an extra penalty on that. That's some ridiculousness. I mean, I guess in a way, yeah, instigating or whatever they want to call it, because he just kind of charged them. But come on. You can't be allowing the freaking Ducks to be taking, like, shoulder checks to the freaking head of Carpenter like that in open ice. That's uncalled for, man. Of course he's going to, swing on him. Whew. Again, the refs having their hand and trying to put the Sharks away tonight. Come on, baby. I would love some shorties right now. That'd be nice. Vetrano right there at the top of that face-off circle. He's looking for his third on the night. As long as he doesn't score, as long as they don't score in general, we're good. But we need to start freaking generating some scoring chances ASAP. Pardon me. Oh my goodness, that looked dangerous too. No, I'm not digging that beat either. New beat. I know they're going to try to set up for Toronto, so watch out for him. There they are trying to feed him the puck. Make sure they dedicate a body onto Vetrano, please. Sharks are playing like a modified diamond penalty kill formation. They have like they're forming a triangle in front of the crease, and they have like one guy free to like kind of press and attack high in the slot. I like it and I don't, because I feel like it allows the Ducks to move the puck freely while they're on special teams. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on. Mario Ferraro drops to knee, try to block that shot. I'd just like to see him charge a fool and just lay him out, man. Nice. All right, Ferraro, good clear. That puck was bouncing dangerously in the crease, and Ferraro cleared the puck, but it's still in the zone. Nice save by Blackwood. Everybody, Blackwood, type Big Mac for that big save. Nice freaking kick with that leg pad. 15 more seconds, Sharks. Looks like the Sharks are going to kill this one too. Good job. Nice. The Sharks have it in them to score 3 more goals to at least force OT. Do they have it in them to score freaking 4 goals to get a victory? We'll find out. Got 14 minutes, 28 seconds of hockey left. I'm gonna refresh this really quick. NHL.com's been funky lately. If you're watching this program, the Anaheim Ducks are not on a freaking power play 5-on-4 for 5 minutes. I don't know what's going on with NHL.com, but it is what it is. Right now, it's 4-1 Sharks, even strength, 14 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Nice hurdle. There it is. Oh, love it, hurdle. Nice little freaking love tap to the face. Hurdle is freaking getting physical. He's starting to, I can tell it's starting to bug him. They're getting under his skin, so he's going to get under their chin. Ha, I love it. Ninja Hurdle. Let's go. Oh, man. Almost 40 shots on net for the Ducks, so, you know, Mackenzie Blackwood again, another night of some work. He's getting worked out there. Another casual, more than likely going to end with a 35-plus save night. This one's not on him, without a doubt. Some sus calls from the refs, per usual all season. But let's see what Hurdle, Zetterlund, and Eglin can do out there right now. Top line out for the Sharks. Yeah, come on. We got the goal in opposition. Put on net, baby. That was a very, very easy shot from the point by Vlasic, unfortunately. Pardon me. All right, Sharks fans. Let's make it interesting, huh? Let me know where you're watching from. Are you watching on Facebook right now? Are you watching on YouTube? If you are on X, formerly known as Twitter, double tap that screen as many times as possible. Make it rain hearts. Show some love to Sounds of Sharks. We had some fans from different fan bases join us the last couple of live streams. Super proud to say that we've been connecting with people not just all over the United States and Cali, but also around the world. Not too long ago, we had someone from Europe and Africa up in here. So if you're a Sharks fan, if you're a hockey fan, if you're a Ducks fan, by all means, let me know where you're watching from, and, you know, let me know who you got. I mean, at this point, it's kind of redundant to ask because the Sharks are losing 4-1, but you know what I'm saying? Let me know what fan base you're representing. You know, it's a commercial break. I'm going to take a quick break, really quick, step aside for about a couple of minutes. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right. Sound the Sharks are trailing right now 4-1, 13 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in regulation. My name is Aaron James, and I'll be right back. Pardon me. All right, so the San Jose Sharks are back in action. This is a tough night. They waved off icing, of course. I'm surprised. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm actually really surprised how well these Anaheim Ducks are. I thought for sure that this would be a more evenly matched game, but I'm telling you, man, those penalties are starting to come back to bite us. Pardon the pun, but yeah. Come on, Sharks. This game ain't over yet. Eklund's out there hunting pucks. Pretty interesting. So the San Jose Sharks are actually traveling with their dads. So their fathers joined them for the last game where the Sharks won. I think Mario Ferraro was saying like his dad was his lucky charm. So as long as they keep winning, he ain't gonna go anywhere, as a joke, like talking about his lady. Like, she might not like it, but my dad's gonna stay. But the Sharks are traveling with their dads right now. Willem Eklund's dad on Instagram was showing some pretty awesome feeds from like our views, I guess is a better way of saying it, from the Shark Tank when we were playing against the Edmonton Oilers, and then when they landed in Vegas, and then at the T-Mobile Arena, and then he also had some views from around Anaheim as they're in SoCal. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty chill to see, the Sharks kind of do the family thing right now. A lot of these guys are obviously, playing from all around the world, and it's just really nice to see, they're able to spend some time with their family. They got to see one win. Right now, this team is trying to work on another win. Pardon me. Not too sure how long they're going to continue to stay with the team, but I imagine this might be the last game. Oh man, the clock is slowly ticking away. 38 shots for Anaheim, 23 for the Sharks. Obviously, it's going to take a lot more quality shots to get back in this game. But right now, this is all Anaheim playing in their 30th anniversary sweaters. It's their legacy night. They were honoring Timo Solani, All Korea, and I think Jean-Sebastien Giguère. I might be wrong in that. Pardon me. I didn't see who the goalie was. But, yeah. This Anaheim team, even though they came after the Sharks a few years, they've been to the Cup a couple of times already, more times than us, and they even raised one. So Sharks are hoping that to one day raise the Cup, and they made all the right moves, and I think they got all the right players in place for that. We just got to be patient. It's only a matter of time before the likes of Quentin Musty, Luca Caglioni, Thomas Bordelot coming back to the roster, Henry Thrun. Obviously, when Will Smith is done with college, I mean, they're going to look really good against, in the lineup with Eklund. Zadina is looking pretty good as well, and the veteran presence solid. I like Anthony Duclair. I obviously like Giovanni Smith. Tomas Hertl is obviously stepping up his game. Hoffman is, he's kind of hit or miss, but he's providing that experience. So, you got John Bruda right there, who's won championships. You have Nico Sturm, who's always solid night in and night out. We can't wait to get Alexander Barabanov back. Obviously, cannot wait to get Logan Couture back on the ice finally. But the future looks bright. Unfortunately, right now the Sharks are just going through this. You want to call it growing pains, or a phase, or a period of just trying to figure out, how to gel, how to build chemistry. Which for a second we thought they figured it out because they had 2 games in a row. And say what you will about Edmonton and Philly, you tried to dismiss them, but those teams were good enough to win that game when the Sharks beat them, right? So it's unfortunate because Anthony Duclair is out with the illness, and he was really kind of providing a lot of jolt and energy to that squad. Had some sick breakaway opportunities, and Deeks just creating chances is what I'm trying to say. So definitely missing his presence here tonight. But nonetheless, like what I'm trying to say is this is not a game which you could truly assess what the Sharks are as a complete team. It's just an assessment of who they are right now. And again, it's still early in November. Most of these guys haven't even played in a complete season with each other. So I have faith in my Sharks. I'll be there at the tank, hopefully in attendance. Hopefully I get off in time to be able to make it to the game. But they're taking on the Florida Panthers on Tuesday at the Shark Tank. They're going to be taking on the St. Louis Blues on Thursday, and then they're going to go back on the road to try to have some redemption against the Vancouver Canucks. Obviously, they're one of the teams that embarrassed us, so I want to see how they respond in their house. And, then the Seattle Kraken, another new squad in the NHL that's kind of had our number. We'll be in Seattle the day before Thanksgiving. And then the day after Thanksgiving at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time face-off, we'll be honoring the legacy of Dan Ruzanowski as the Sharks take on, I believe, the Montreal Canadiens. So, still plenty of hockey left. And it ain't over till it's over, baby. Any given game day. Right? What do they call themselves? The Any Boys? I gotta talk about that plaque, by the way. Maybe on a future episode or a future post. So stay on top of all the content that we be providing and creating by following us on social media at Shark City Hockey. Less than 9 minutes remaining in this game, Sharks fans. We're hoping for a victory. Come on, baby. There it is. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Sharks have to take a line change. So one thing that I noticed the difference between the victories, the games we won, and the games we're losing is the decisiveness with handling the puck, the confidence and, feeding the passes. That seemed to really work. They were really moving, the puck well against Philly and Edmonton, but more often than not, they're just kind of up and chase, and they're not winning. They're not winning the race to the puck, or they're just kind of chipping it from center ice, chipping it, essentially giving it away to the other team. They find themselves deep often, and they're just kind of chipping it away, not really being too decisive. And I get it, you're trying to clear the puck, but I feel like a big part of this game for the Sharks is just chasing. They're just chasing, and more often than not, they're doing it to themselves. You know what I mean? It's if I could use football as an analogy, it's they're throwing the football in the air and they're hoping to run and catch it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not happening. Anyways, this game is, I don't want to say it's over because they know it's over, but this game is feeling like it's going to go Anaheim's way. I'm still going to be here. We're still going to watch this game, and we're still going to support the Sharks. Pardon me. All right, let's look into some of the stats that are going on here. Try to fill up this watch party. If you're watching on X, I'm going to invite you one more time. I'll remind you one more time to double tap that screen. If you went from Sunday Night Hockey to Sunday Night Football, no one would blame you. Just saying. Just keeping it chill. Just looking at some stuff. Yeah, I mean, there really isn't too much to talk about. And this result, of course, is going to start encouraging all the people be talking that smack to come out of the woodworks and start, doing the cheating, getting that cheap clout, trying to be the Sharks are this, the Sharks are that. It is what it is. I mean, I guess you can fan however you want to fan, but I honestly feel like a lot of these people that are talking that smack just, they're posing as Sharks fans because that's the only time you hear from them. They rarely have anything positive to say about our team. So, as I mentioned in previous episodes of Shark City Unfiltered, if you're not going to be here and root on our team and not put any respect on our team's name, we don't want to hear from you once they start winning. You know what I'm saying? You're showing your true colors now, and those colors aren't teal and black, baby. Anyways. So, yeah. That's kind of unfortunate. I really like that goal. The last goal against McKenzie was super unfortunate. The fact that like it bounced up and over. I mean, he was essentially screened by his own defense, but that's just crazy. Like everything is going Anaheim's way. Like lucky bounces, everything, literally. Pardon me. All right. 7 minutes ago. I hope the Sharks score a goal because this 7 minutes couldn't come any faster. Seriously. Come on, baby. Let's get some offense. All right. Just want to remind everybody that we do the watch parties during away games. And then, you could join us regularly on Shark City Unfiltered, the #1 trending live stream in Sharks territory. I've had the unique pleasure and honor of interviewing members of the media who cover the Sharks. And I've also had the unique pleasure and honor of hosting Sharks players as guests on the show, including prospects and legends. So if you want to check out all those episodes, do so at sharkcityhockey.com. I want to thank everybody who's subscribed recently after watching this party, and thank everybody who's liking the live stream. And I also want to say thank you to all those who came to, throw some shade on the Sharks. I ain't tripping. I'm glad to see that, attracting fans even from, different fan bases. It's all love here at the Sharks. Or in Sharks territory, pardon me. So let's go. Again, another casual 35 plus save night for Mackenzie Blackwood, as Anaheim Ducks have 39 shots now. Oh man, Blackwood could use some offense. He really can. If you're joining late right now at the winding, the ending moments of this game, if you're on YouTube and Facebook, drop a comment. Let me know, how you feeling about the Sharks, how you feel about them doing this game, or how they did in this game. Let me know if you think the refs are definitely helping them out. That's what I feel. And, drop a comment in the chat section. Oh! Almost. Sharks looking for number 2. I'm telling you, man, that freaking Giovanni Smith line is doing pretty freaking good. Carpenter, Giovanni Smith. Who's with them right now? Zetterlund? Yeah. So the Sharks elected to go with 7 defenders this time around. So, they have 11 forwards today, which is strange. They called up Oscar Lindblom, who played his first game against Vegas. The road broadcast is saying that the longest San Jose road streak without a point since 1993 is 0-16. Right now, the Sharks are 0-9, dating back to last season. So this is the 7th game on the road of the season. We had 5-game road trip in which we lost every one of those at the tail end of October, and then last Friday, a couple days ago against Vegas, and then today against the Anaheim Ducks. So we'll probably become 0-7 on the road this season. Really wish we could get Anthony Duclair, Logan Couture, and Alexander Barabanov back. Really wish so. I think we might start to ask what's going on with Thomas Bordalo. He scored a goal tonight in the Kudas 5-1 victory over the Charlotte Checkers during Pucks and Paws night today at the Reef, the Texas U Arena. So, it might be the time to call the kids, man. Call them up. Might be time of calling up, especially if you're going to call up Lindblom and only playing one game, right? Or, recently earlier this season, they're scratching Hoffman and placing the defender at the wing. So might be time to start talking about, Thrun, Ortolo, etc. 4 minutes ago, Sharks fans. 4 minutes ago. Ooh-wee. Oh, it's Sunday, right? Good morning. Pardon me. I'm a Rick and Morty fan. Pardon me, my voice is a little raspy right now. Like Anthony Duclair and Ted Rami. A little under the weather today. Probably shouldn't have went to the coast yesterday. Anyways, but yeah, it's been a long 2 hours and 47 minutes to say the least. And I just want to thank you to everyone. Say thank you to everyone who's been joining, who's been right here till together with me and alongside with me every one of those minutes. Shark City Hockey, innovative, never imitated. Some people try to, but they usually fall short. Just kidding. I'm just trying to, try to add some positive spins here. I know it sounds a little like whatever when we're losing, but if you want to follow us on social media, do so at Shark City Hockey. Shark City Hockey is home to the #1 training live stream in Sharks territory. And I want to thank everybody who's tuned in to those shows as well. Not just our followers on social media, but members of the Sharks organization and their fam. Thank you very much for supporting the show. So as I said, #1 training live stream in Sharks territory. And these watch parties have been pretty chill too. I've only done a few of them. I think this is maybe our 5th one. And we've had fans tune in from all over the world. I was actually really surprised to see some of them across the Atlantic. So thank you is what I'm trying to say. Thank you for joining us on our hockey journey. This is our 5th season of covering the San Jose Sharks, and every single one of them has been just like tonight's game. The first season we covered them. The season gets cut short. The second season we cut them. We cover them. It got cut in half. We've seen 3 coaches in the last 5 seasons for our team. So we've been there every stride of the way, and we intend on doing so until, they return back to those glory days. So one more time, just thank you to everybody who's been supporting Shark City Hockey. Met a lot of fans at the tank this season, especially since we're going to all the games now. And it's pretty cool to see them follow the accounts after interacting with us. I think a lot of them were probably strayed away or discouraged because a lot of noise that was being made about our brand or our name early on. Ironically enough, those who were, making the most noise definitely be copying the style. So like I said, Shark City Hockey is innovated, never imitated. And quite frankly, I would go as far as say that we set some trends here in Sharks territory, but I'm just tooting my own horn. That's what it sounds like. So pardon me. I'm just, we don't have any more goal horns here to play because the Sharks haven't scored yet since the first. So it's been kind of dry hockey for Sharks fans. But just want to let you all know that, Shark City Hockey is still going to come through for you regardless of the results. And we're still going to cheer on our boys night in and night out every game day. Very loyal members of Shark City Hockey. Yes. So Luis on Facebook says, "Oh my God, over." Yeah. It's unfortunate, man. It really is. About 150 seconds remain in this game. Let's count them down together. Thank you guys and everyone else in Sharks territory for joining me tonight. Next time we'll get together, we'll more than likely be on Tuesday after the Sharks game to react to the Sharks taking on the Florida Panthers, the defending Eastern Conference champs. Big save by Big Mac, per usual. Big Mac now with 36 saves on the night. He's a workhorse. Remember when everyone was talking all that smack about him not being a good goalie? Right? Anyways, I love it. So the stats per NBC Sports California, Blackwood is averaging 3.57 saves per 60 minutes, which is the most in NHL right now. I don't know if that's the most in history or just the most in the league. There you go. Nice feed. Luke Cunnin. Off a board save. Well, that was exciting. 90 more seconds. The opportunities have been few for the Sharks, but for the most part, they do make the most of their opportunities. You'll notice that, like, some of these games we won, especially, they be scoring goals even though they have like a few shots in the period. So, I mean, that's something to build upon. But I think tonight, like, just the game got away from us on special teams, like, without a doubt. Let's change up the beat one more time as we about to close off this game. 67 seconds remain. We still in good spirits here at Shark City Hockey. Doesn't matter what the results are. We're going to have our Sharks backs. Like I mentioned previously, you only see a Shark jersey on this fans back. Be loyal to my team. No, switch it up. Always bleeding till from the beginning, especially from the beginning of this game to the end of it. Let's go. Get one more goal, baby. Oh, nice. Zetterlund couldn't control that pass. Sharks are trying to, finish on a good note, I guess, on a high note, but is it too little too late? I don't know. I mean, obviously, but come on, Zetterlund. Put on net. Oh, almost. Those no-look passes have been killing us this season, too. 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds, Sharks fans. More seconds. Well, let's look at the standings. The San Jose Sharks obviously are going to drop to, what is it now? 2-12-1. Not mistaken. Yep. And it looks like the Ducks will improve to 8-6. So the Ducks are hanging around. They're the fourth team in the Pacific. The Sharks are last team in the Pacific, as the Oilers got a third victory. They got a third victory, and then they fired their coach. So strange. Anyways, that's it. That's it, Sharks fans. It's over. Some, pushing and shoving, some hugging going on to end this game at the Honda Center. But, this game is over. One more time, thank you to everybody who's been joining me since the opening face-off. I am Aaron James. You could find all of our live streams, the number one trending live stream in Sharks territory, at sharkcityhockey.com. Support Shark City Hockey by doing one of the following. A, like this video, share this video. If you're on social media, if you're on X, if you're on YouTube, if you're on Instagram, if you're on TikTok, subscribe and follow. And if you like to listen to the audio version of our flagship show, Shark City Unfiltered, you can find that exclusively on the Spotify. And you can, rate the show. That'll be what's up. And hey, it's our 5th anniversary season. We want to celebrate with y'all. We got some new merch this season. We launched some new merch. The stores are open, right? So, add some Shark City Hockey drip to your latest fit. Let's just briefly go over the box score here. Sharks 26 shots on goal. Mackenzie Blackwood with 40 saves tonight, 44 shots on goal. The Anaheim Ducks did something that a lot of teams rarely did this season, and they kind of had our number to face off. 58.2% of them. The power play obviously continues to struggle for Sharks, and this time around, with the help of the refs, the Anaheim Ducks were able to score on 2 of the 5 awarded penalty or power plays that they had. Some fights went down, which is why you see the penalty minutes up. 19 hits for the Sharks, 15 for the Ducks, 17 block shots. So technically, the Sharks put on 36 shots, and the Anaheim Ducks put on 61. So thank goodness we had Blackwood there. Your goal scorers for the game for the Ducks is Vetrano and McTavish and Gudas. That was a lucky goal by Gudas. And then for the Sharks, Luke Gunnin, who had himself a goal, and fight tonight. So he was an assist away. Obviously, we didn't score a second time, so it didn't happen from a Gordie Howe hat trick. Toronto was a goal away from a Nashville hat trick. And with the 8th assist of his season, Tomas Hertl now leads the Sharks in scoring with 10 points. And Eklund, with his 3rd assist of the season, has points in 3 of the last 4 games. So we have some stuff to build upon. But that's going to do it from us here at Shark City Hockey. One more time, I am Aaron James, host of Shark City Unfiltered, the #1 trending live stream in Sharks territory. You've been enjoying our real time reaction to the San Jose Sharks facing the Anaheim Ducks. Thank you for joining us on this watch-along party on this Sunday night for some Sunday night hockey. Y'all have a great rest of the weekend and evening. And until we tilt together again later on this week, let's go Sharks.